Hello everyone, very good morning. You are able to hear me? Are able to
Yes, sir.
see me?
Yes, sir.
Super,
Yes, sir.
good.
Yes, sir.
So, okay, just give one more minute because first day people are still joining. I am going to mute everybody and I'll explain you how this class will happen.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Okay, sir.
so everybody will be on mute and I'll explain you how this class will happen. So, thank you everyone for joining. Just give one more minute and we are going to start. So many of you know me because you attended my other courses, my Vedic Maths courses, my Applied Maths courses. So many of you know me. But people who are very new, just see my introduction. My name is written. I am Rakesh Agrawal. I am based in Pune currently. And yes, it's all about maths. And I love maths. And you will know in next few sessions that maths is so easy and maths is why maths is so much my favorite and why maths is so you can say passion for me. In all my workshops, in every of my class, you can see how maths can be so good, so easy. So many of you know. So we'll start. What I want is, okay, this course will happen in English and Hindi mix. So don't worry if somebody is in more Hindi medium or English medium, don't worry at all. क्योंकि it's all about maths. तो English और हिंदी दोनों में I'll explain. तो कहीं कुछ भी doubt है, don't hesitate. I am a Hindi speaking person. I am from Rajasthan. So we can talk in Hindi also. ठीक है? Now everybody, before we start, please write your name and city in the chat box. अपना नाम और city chat box for attendance, okay? Just for everybody quickly write your attendance. We are still expecting more people, but we'll start. And everybody join on time every day, okay? So my introduction is there. I'll quickly explain you how this class will happen. Most of the time, in our class, most of the time, we are going to use whiteboard. This whiteboard which is visible, this whiteboard we are going to use most of the time. Okay? And attendance, everyone should do it, please. So, how this class will happen? The class कैसे होगी? First thing is concepts, examples, problem solving, all on whiteboard. Everything will be happen on this whiteboard. Okay? That is the first thing. Second thing is doubts, answers. जो भी तुम लोग आंसर दोगे, whatever doubts you will ask, you can ask in chat box. Third, audio. I'll open the audio whenever is required. You can ask your doubts. You can discuss with me. I'll open up. Fourth thing is, we'll keep everybody on mute so that the proper silence is there because it's all about getting into it. And believe me, it will be intense session, very intense session, where you will really go deep into maths and understand what it's all about. Clear? We are going to use some keyword. So I will know that you are, this class has to be interactive. Class has to be very interactive. As I showed on my introduction, I am master from IIT Kharagpur. Most of you will be knowing from India that IITs are top institute. And I totally believe if you do well, maths is a very easy subject, very easy subject. Quite easy. We have to just get concepts right. Okay? So 2-hour session. In between, at a logical point, we'll take 3 or 4 minutes break. Just bio break. Okay? So don't go away. Unfortunately, sometimes, in case suppose if connection got lost, don't get panic. Be there. I'll rejoin somehow. Okay? So don't just go away. Now, I'll directly start. Hope everybody's put the attendance. Because I'm not going to ask each and everyone, but when I talk to you, you can introduce yourself first time when I talk to you. Okay? Now, what is the focus of this course? Focus of this course. See, for every competitive exam, every competitive exam, whether it is school exams or exams for government jobs, private jobs, or for higher studies. For any competitive exam, three things matters. Solid concepts, right? So we'll focus on solid concepts, really concepts of whatever topic. That's why it's a 3-month course. Solid concepts. Second thing is easy methods to solve. How to solve very easily? One second. Hello? Right. So see, first day people are still trying to join. So focus should be very solid concept and easy methods. Our focus will be on problem solving. These are 3 aspects we'll look for always. And I said objective is competitive exam maths. Okay. So whenever I say or you feel, you can always take the snapshot or screenshot of this. Don't expect any notes. You can always take the screenshot, screenshot. After the session, today or tomorrow, in the WhatsApp group which I formed for communication, I am going to send some practice questions. Okay? So you can practice a lot and you can also discuss doubts with me. In our next session, this Sunday is only class, 2-hour classes. Anybody any question or shall we start? Quickly, tell me anybody any question. You can tell me on chat question. I can also unmute you. No question. So see, for all good. So first of all, as I showed you the syllabus. Yes, and everybody should have notebook and pen. So whenever I say something or you want, you can note down the concepts because it's going to be super useful. So no need of any other books. I'll also send you some quantitative aptitude book. Not in WhatsApp group, I'm going to send you some more aptitude books which you can use for your reference. Okay, for practice question. So nothing to worry about that. Now, today's focus will be all about number system. The first topic is number system because every other topics are related to the number system. कोई भी topic हो maths में, even when you go deep in maths, if you are very clear about number system, that makes more sense to do more topics. So first topic, number system. See, if you see from competitive exam, what is more important number system? There are 4 or 5 things which are very important in number system. That is number types. Crystal clear concept, right? Crystal clear. Number types, divisibility, conversion. I'll explain. Then it's always about HCF, LCM, and lot of word problems on HCF, LCM. Then some factorizations, lot of question of factorizations, unit digits, remainders. This is what the typical we see in our many of the competitive exam. Agree? And we are going to cover all of these types in the next 2 hours. First of all, again, we are not going to talk I'm not going to talk about from very basic, but I'll list out all the numbers. Anybody, any question you can ask me. I'll explain those, but you can ask me always. Now, when you say number system or number types, there are so many number types. If we are not clear about what each number system means or which each number means, then when we solve problems on any area of mathematics like arithmetic or algebra or geometry, we will face problem. Correct? So first thing is we should know ki each number means what? What type of numbers are there? For example, how number system evolved and number types. You can always ping me on chat if there are any confusion, any question. When you say number system and number types, the first and the most basic numbers and number type is natural numbers. Right? What is natural numbers? Number starting from 1 and all the full number, not the fraction or part of the number. And 1 till infinity, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 till infinity. Believe me, many of the people, even they are engineers and then doing a competitive exam, not clear about different type of numbers. And that creates a lot of problem in exam. Natural numbers start from 1. Most natural counting. The Greeks, the way Greeks had developed this, just took the pebbles, start counting naturally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and become number system natural numbers. As everybody know, natural numbers contain only from 1 onwards. Suppose if you have to represent ki nothing, there is nothing, what you will say? You need something, right? कुछ नहीं के लिए कुछ तो चाहिए. 1, 2, 3, 4 में there is nothing called 0, right? So you need some number to represent 0. कह रहे कुछ नहीं है तो क्या? 0. So we call them as whole numbers. Whole numbers are numbers, all the natural numbers plus extra 0. So start from 0 till infinity. So if I ask you one question before I move on, if I say all natural numbers are whole numbers, true or false? Write everybody on chat. If I say all natural numbers are whole numbers, true or false? All natural numbers are whole numbers. It is true because take any natural number, 1, 2, 10, 100, 5,000, everything is in the whole number. But if I ask reverse, all whole numbers are natural numbers, true or false? False. Why false? Right? Why false? Because 0 is not there. 0 is a whole number which is not part of natural number. So all whole numbers are natural numbers, false just because of 0. Correct. Now, we know natural number, we know whole numbers, but it is not sufficient. Where about negative numbers? What about negative numbers? So, set of all positive numbers, set of all negative numbers, all together, we call integers. Positive integers, negative integers. So, before I explain this, tell me 0. Is 0 is integer, yes or no? Is 0 an integer, yes or no? Tell me. How many people feel 0 is integer? Believe me, when I put this question on my Instagram poll, 70% people answered it wrong. 70% people. All integers means negative numbers, -5, -10, -5,000, -200. All positive numbers, but full numbers, not part. All positive numbers, 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, and 0. And 0. This all together known as integer. It is very important for you because we get a lot of questions on integers, some word problems or some kind of true, false, multiple choice. All just to check the concept whether you know about natural number, whole number or integers or not. Very important to know what is in it. It's like forming a tree. पहले natural number आया, फिर whole number, फिर उससे बड़ा set बना, all integers. Negative भी हुआ, positive भी हुआ, and 0 also. So if I say all integers are whole numbers, false or true? If I say all integers are whole numbers, it is true or it is false? All integers are whole numbers. It is not true. Minus 3, is it a whole number? No, guys. Minus 10, is it a whole number? No. Then why 2? It is false. Sare integer? No. Only positive integers are whole numbers. Correct? It is false. Right, Siddharth? Right? It is false. Right, Asha, Alok, Sharan, Isha? So when you say all integers are natural numbers, all integers are whole numbers, no. Because negative numbers are not covered there. But if I ask you other way, all natural numbers are integers, what do you say? If I say all, see, we are covering those questions which you require. If I say सारे natural numbers जो होते हैं, those all are integers, what you will say? It is true. Asha, you have a question or by mistake? So move on. So now look from a practical perspective, guys. In the mathematics, here Pratik, I'll repeat. So when I say look the maths from practical perspective, believe me, it becomes so easy. Don't think कि ये subject है. Don't look from subject perspective. It's a practical purpose. Think यार है मुझे count करना है. 1, 2, 3, 4 natural way. अरे count करने में 0 भी तो चाहिए. अगर मैं बोलूं मेरे पास कुछ नहीं है, I have 0 rupees, no money. What will say? 0, right? फिर सोचो अरे what if I want less than 0? What if मुझे 0 से कम जाना है? Then you need something negative. So Pratik, what I'm saying is all the integers. If I say all integers, let me write. If I say all integers are natural numbers, false. क्योंकि say integer means what? Negative also. Say -5, which is not a natural number. That's why it's false. But what I said, Pratik, is if I say all natural number, tell me, Pratik, any natural number. Tell me any natural number, Pratik. 5, 10, 400, 5,000, 20 lakh. Are they integers or not? Yes. So it is true. If you realize, it becomes a tree. So it all becomes numbers starting, it's becoming big set. So if you go from up to down, it always be supersets. So सारे natural number whole number होंगे. All whole numbers will be integers. All integers will be more like that. So you are absolutely clear, everybody. CC on this. Is everybody understand what are integers, natural number, whole numbers? Are you sure? Can I ask few questions to you? Let's see how many people can solve this. Sum of two integers cannot be whole number. Tell me true or false. You have to think more now. Think true or false very fast. Sum of two integers cannot be whole number. True or false? In fact, sum of two integers is always a whole number? No. But sum of two integers can be whole number? It is possible. In some case, for example, if I say -3 plus 8, 5 is a whole number. Sometimes, that's why I said it can be. It can be. -1 plus, correct, Alok. So sum of two integers cannot be whole number? No, it can be. But if I say sum of two integers is always a whole number, now what? Think about it. It's all about thinking so much whether you can get so many questions on exam. So many questions like this. Sum of two integers is always a whole number? What do you say? Sum of two integers is always a whole number? Check. Suppose I take some integer 3 plus 5. True. Suppose if I say -3 and -4, -7. No. Correct? So again it is not. Because it is not always. Some cases depending on number it can be, it cannot be. If I ask like this, sum of two whole numbers is always an integer. Tell me what you say. See, why you do this kind of questions? Because in exams you get this kind of questions because it checks your concepts. How clear about your natural number, whole number, and integer? Is it true? Is it false? Sum of two whole number is always an integer. No, we know that all the whole numbers are integers. So it does not matter what you are right. Somebody joined with cactus. Please rename your name. I know who should be the student. Please rename, okay? So it is always true. Take any whole numbers. Because all the whole numbers are integers. So it has to be true. Correct? Now we are going to do a lot of this kind of question in my worksheet when I give you assignment. So natural numbers, whole numbers, integers. Is it crystal clear? No confusion at all, Isha? All good? Let me ask one or two questions. I can ask randomly anybody any question, okay? You have to be very, very attentive in the class. I can ask any question to anyone. Isha, unmute. Isha Sharma, unmute.
Yes, sir.
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, sir. I'm great.
I'll ask you two questions.
Yeah, sure,
Randomly
sir.
tell me. All
Yes, sir.
natural numbers are always integers. True, false?
True.
True. Sum of two integers can never be natural number.
False.
Why?
So because a sum of any two integers, let us say 5 plus 6, it can be 11, and 11 is a natural number, so it can be
Perfect.
true.
So you are crystal clear.
Yes, sir.
Super. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
And guys, in all this workshop of 3 months, I can ask few questions from everyone. So be ready. Because see, I don't teach just for teaching, right? I want each one of you to be super solid. Okay? Move on. So now we talked about natural number, whole number, integer. Are they sufficient? No. Because tomorrow if Ravi Kumar says, sir, I have one chocolate, divide between both of us. How will I divide? I cannot divide, Ravi, right? Where are the fractions? Where are the decimals? You need something to represent part. Part of a whole. There is nothing like part of a whole here, right? Everything is full numbers. Tomorrow you say, oh, 2.5, 3.5. Where is half here? Where is 1/4 here? Where is 1/3 here? So these numbers are not sufficient. That's why we need something called fractions and decimals. Depending upon which one you like more, you always need fraction decimals, which is nothing but part of a whole. When I say 3.4, it's a part of a whole. 3 is the whole and 0.4 is a part of that, not full. We need fraction and decimal. Correct? Without. So we always need fraction decimals. Without that, we can't do math. Suppose say odd number. When you say divide any odd number, say 7/3, 7/2, you cannot do with this thing, right? So you need fraction and decimal. I believe everybody knows that. But the most important part is rational number. Now, I want some of you to try and tell me rational number definition on chat. Believe me, 80% students all over world, they don't know what is rational number, real definition. 80% students. I taught 32,000 students, in fact, much more than that. 80% students answer it wrong. Answer it totally wrong. Even they are engineers, 20, 25 years, always. 80%. What are rational numbers? Write your answer on chat. What are rational numbers? RATIONAL, rational numbers. It's a super, because this is what you read. You need to use those numbers lot to solve many problems now. What are rational numbers? Listen very carefully now. Many people say rational numbers are numbers which could write in the form of P by Q or numerator denominator. Many people say that. Yes, correct. But it's not complete. Right. Right, Pratik. Or right, Nagireddy. Yes, Soumya. Right. It's all about any number we write in the form of numerator and denominator. But there are two conditions which is must. First of all, or I'll write not P by Q, I'll write numerator so that no confusion. Numerator, any number you can write the form of numerator denominator. But the most important you can say condition is, first of all, denominator cannot be 0. Why? The moment denominator becomes 0, number become undefined, right? Anything divided by 0, undefined. But the more important thing is both numerator and deno must be integers. You know what? This 80% of people, they don't understand. If I say no, sir, just P by Q, just the numerator by denominator, which is wrong. Both has to be integers. Both has to be integers. Otherwise, they are not rational numbers. For example, if I tell you, say 5 minus 3, 2 by 7, root 3, root 5 by 4, and minus 3 by 11 and 0. Tell me out of this which are the rational numbers. Tell me everybody on chat. Out of all this, which of the numbers are in rational numbers? Only 2 by 7 is rational number. Only 5 is rational number. Which of these are rational numbers? Let's see how many of you really know it. How many of which of these are rational number? Abhi, what do you say, Abhi? Abhijit? Unmute quickly.
Two by
Any
seven.
idea?
2 by 7.
2 by 7. Others? Any other number?
Every number except root 3 and root 5 by 4.
Every number except root 3 and root 5 by 4 are rational number. Okay. Ashish, what do you say? Ashish Nayak, what do you say? You can unmute. Paritosh, what do you say? Yes, Ashish, come on.
Sir, don't know.
No problem. So, Ashish, देखो, rational number, what is rational number? जो भी number न्यूमरेटर और डिनोमिनेटर में लिख सकते हैं, डिनोमिनेटर 0 नहीं होना चाहिए और न्यूमरेटर डिनोमिनेटर दोनों इंटीजर्स होने चाहिए. ठीक है आशीष? So if you see everybody, I'll explain now. So rational number वो नंबर है जिसका न्यूमरेटर हो and denominator also is there. For example, 5. I can write 5 as 5 by 1. So it is correct. Minus 3 I can write minus 3 by 1. Correct. Numerator भी है, denominator भी है और both are integers. 2 by 7. Yes. Root 3. No. Root 3 is not an integer. It is not an integer. I told you integer. All negative, all positive, 0, full number. Square root of 3 is not an integer. Root 5 by 4. Root 5 is not an integer. That's why it is not a rational number. Minus 3 by 11. Perfect. Numerator है, denominator है, वो दोनों integer है. So okay. But what about 0? Is 0 a rational number? What do you guys say? Is 0 a rational number? Mudit says no. Asha says no. Tell me guys. Everybody, is 0 a rational number? Rishabh says no. Heram Patil says yes. Sajna says yes. It may be. Okay. Yes. Again, see the definition. Any number जिसका न्यूमरेटर हो मींस टॉप, जिसका डिनोमिनेटर हो और दोनों इंटीजर्स हो. Is 0 integer? Yes. Can I write 0 as 0 by 1? Yes. So it is also a rational number. So except these two, all others are rational numbers. Except root 3 and root 5 by 4, all are rational numbers. All. Correct, Rishabh. 0 is a rational number. Because rational number क्या होता है? Any number जिसका न्यूमरेटर हो, डिनोमिनेटर हो और डिनोमिनेटर 0 नहीं होना चाहिए. I cannot say 5 by 0. No. Indefined. But दोनों पार्ट, टॉप पार्ट और बॉटम पार्ट, टॉप पार्ट और बॉटम पार्ट, they should always be integers. इसलिए मैं इंटीजर पे इतना I am putting so much focus on integers. I am putting so much focus on integers. Is it clear, everybody? Write CC if you are clear about rational number. I am going to ask you 5 questions. If you are crystal clear, write CC. I am going to ask you 5 questions. Challenge. Okay? Everybody will write answer on yes or true or false in the chat box. Question 1. Sum of two rational numbers can be irrational. Acha, what is irrational numbers? Irrational numbers are no number which are not rational. Natural, right? The numbers which are not rational are called irrational numbers, or which you cannot write in the form of P by Q. So sum of two irrational numbers can be irrational number. Tell me true or false. Quickly. You get this kind of question. False. Because rational number hai. If you are adding it, you cannot get irrational number. What about those? Product of two irrational number can be rational number. If you say yes or no, if no, no problem. If you say yes, give me examples on chat. Product of two irrational numbers can be rational number. Give me example, Mani, Mushahid. Sum of two irrational number, product of two irrational number can be rational number. Root 5 into root 5. So Ravi, what if I say product of two distinct irrational number? Distinct, alag. Tab? Okay, root 5 into root 5, 5 correct. But what about if two numbers alag hue? Then what? It is still true or false? Udit says false. Nagi Reddy says no. Pandya says, Ravi Kumar says false. Anybody else feels true? Alok says true. Give me examples. Simple example hai, dekho. What if I take root 8? Root 8 is a irrational. Root 2. Root 2 also is a irrational. Multiply. What you get? Root 16. Root 16 क्या होता है? 4. 4 तो rational हो गया ना? So it is true. It can be. Product of two is irrational number. You have to think more. Root 8 irrational है. Everybody agree? Root 2 is irrational. You agree? So it can be Siddharth, right? Because we got fair. Root 18 into root 2. Root 18 into root 2. Root 18 into root 2. 6 बन जाएगा फिर से. It can be. But if I modify the quotient, okay, so this is true. But if I modify the quotient and say quotient 3 is always, then what do you say? Mudit says no. Product of two distinct irrational is always a rational number. No. Galat, Soumya. Manish says no. No. Give me example, Isha. Soumya, Mushahid. Root 3, root 7, root 21, not. So it is false. Definitely false. Everyone understood the concept of how number system is coming up? No problem, Rishabh. Got it? Irrational number, Siddharth, वो होता है जो rational नहीं है. All those numbers which are not rational numbers are irrational numbers. We will talk about irrational number lot. Siddharth, we are going to talk lot about irrational number. हम बात करने वाले हैं आशा. Product of two irrational number can be rational. हेरम जैसे तुम लो एक नंबर रूट 18 और दूसरा लो रूट 2. व्हाट इज रूट 18 into रूट 2? रूट 36. 36 का स्क्वायर रूट क्या होगा? 6 क्या है? करेक्ट हेरम? Is everybody clear, CC? We are going to talk about lot about irrational numbers now. Now the most important aspect you get in exams. Irrational. You get in exam this kind of questions. Irrational numbers. I'll tell you what we is about. As I said, number which you cannot write in the form of p by q with both integers, उसको बोलते हैं irrational number. अब देखो उसका प्रॉपर्टी क्या होता है. Two must properties. ये दोनों होना चाहिए. First, non-terminating. We are going to do some questions. Non-terminating decimals. I'll give example. And और सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट वर्ड इसमें एंड ही है, बिकॉज दोनों प्रॉपर्टी होना चाहिए. नॉन रिपीटिंग डेसिमल. I'll give you examples now. Be very, very attentive, because इसके बाद we are going to solve problem on this. For example, if I write 2.5, तो जो टर्मिनेट हो गया, मतलब इसके बाद आगे कुछ नहीं है, तो ये तो टर्मिनेटिंग हो गया. बट इफ आई राइट 2.55 डॉट 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 और 2.5555 डॉट 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 डॉट, मतलब क्या, चलता ही जाएगा, खत्म ही नहीं होगा, नेवर टर्मिनेट. उसको बोलते हैं नॉन टर्मिनेटिंग डेसिमल, जो कभी खत्म नहीं हो, चलता जाए. इवन एग्जांपल लाइक दिस 1.23232323 डॉट 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 डॉट, या फिर 1 पॉइंट समथिंग 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 समथिंग, कीप गोइंग ऑन. ये सारे होते हैं नॉन टर्मिनेट, मतलब कि टर्मिनेट नहीं हो रहा है, नॉट स्टॉपिंग, उसको बोलते हैं नॉन टर्मिनेटिंग. अब आते हैं नॉन रिपीटिंग. नॉन रिपीटिंग मतलब, अब देखो ऊपर 2.5555 5 रिपीट हो रहा है, तो वो तो रिपीटिंग हो गया. उसके बाद देखो 1.23232323 फिर से रिपीट हो रहा है, वो रिपीटिंग हो गया. ठीक है, उसके बाद देखो, वो मैंने पॉइंट गलत लगाया है, 1 सेकेंड. I don't want, there is not 2 decimal point in a number, okay? So, now if you see the third number here, 1.356, ये non-terminating तो है, but is it repeating? 3, 5, 6, 4, 4, 6, 3, 4, 5, something, we don't know what is coming, right? It is not repeating. For example, I'll write more. कोई भी नंबर लिया, सपोज मैंने लिया 6.1 something 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 something, so repeat नहीं हो रहा है. See, there is no pattern यार, you see any pattern here, सब random numbers आ रहे हैं, तो उसको बोलते हैं नॉन रिपीटिंग. और सिर्फ वही नंबर, लिसन केयरफुली, सिर्फ वही नंबर जो टर्मिनेट भी नहीं हो और रिपीट भी नहीं हो, उनको बोलते हैं इरेशनल. जैसे कि ये इरेशनल हो गया, ये इरेशनल हो गया, ये नहीं है, ये नहीं है, क्योंकि वो रिपीट हो रहा है. राइट, ओनली दोज नंबर जो ना तो टर्मिनेट हो और ना रिपीट हो, दोज आर नोन एज इरेशनल नंबर. क्लियर है? आई गिव 5 एग्जांपल, टेल मी विच ऑफ दिस आर और आई आर. लेट्स सी हाउ मेनी वी फाइंड आउट. टेल मी विच ऑफ below numbers are irrational numbers. Okay, I'll give you 4 or 5 options. Everybody has to write. All of the students to write. नहीं तो बोलो doubt. Because you have to be clear, because you get this kind of question in exam. I'll explain you what. Suppose A, first number is 4.5. Tell me A, B, C, D, E, F. Out of this, which are irrational? A, B, C, D, E, F, which are irrational? See, it has to be very, very clear in mind. which are irrational. Let's talk. Is first number irrational? No, it is a rational. It is not irrational. Second one, because it is repeating here, right? Second one, again repeating. So it is not irrational. What about the third one? 502, 502, 502. It is not irrational. I'll write IR. If it is irrational, I'll write IR. What about the fourth one? Yes, it is irrational because it is not terminating, it is not repeating. Fourth, D is irrational. What about E, guys? Is E irrational or rational? Write R or E. Write R or IR. E. Let's see how many. Is it rational or irrational? Pratik says irrational. Maitreya says irrational. No, guys. It is rational. Why? Because terminated, na? I told you, right? You have to see both. Terminated, correct? Yeah. You have to be very careful. Terminated. There is no dots there, right? So it is a rational number. What about the last one? F. Jyoti? F is irrational. Nagireddy? Nagireddy, you said RIR means what? Ashish said rational. Everybody write for F. Is it rational or irrational? It is irrational. You know why? Is it terminating? No, it is non-terminating. Is it a pattern? No. See, 0, 1, then 0, 0, 1, then 0, 0, 1. No. It is not 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. So don't get confused. It is no pattern, no repetition. Some random 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. It is not. So those are not rational. So the answer for this question is, which of these are irrational? Only D and F, not E. Tell me now, see your doubt. Are you crystal clear? Because we are going to solve now some 2 or 3 or 4 questions about how to convert into vulgar fractions. हाँ सौम्य, terminating मतलब not end, terminating मतलब end, non-terminating मतलब never ends. Yes, Asha, what's the doubt? Unmute and ask me.
हेलो सर.
Yes, tell me your doubt.
सर ये ई में रिपीट कहाँ हो रहा है?
किसमें?
टर्मिनेट कहाँ?
हाँ, रिपीट नहीं हो रहा है, पर टर्मिनेट हो गया ना. डॉट का लगाया मैंने. डॉट लगाया मैंने.
नो सर.
तो टर्मिनेट हो गया. टर्मिनेट हो गया मतलब कि इट इज नॉन टर्मिनेटिंग नहीं है, टर्मिनेटिंग है.
मतलब सर मुझे समझ नहीं आया.
टर्मिनेटिंग मतलब क्या होता है? जो खत्म हो जाए, जो रुक जाए.
ओके ओके सर.
अगर मैं बोलूं 5.2 रुक गया, 5.222222 डॉट 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 नहीं रुक रहा है, टर्मिनेट नहीं हो रहा है.
ओके ओके सर.
तो ई वाला रुक गया है हमारा, टर्मिनेट हो गया है. करेक्ट.
ठीक है सर. थैंक यू सर.
So now we are going to solve. Welcome. Now we are going to solve how to convert non-terminating decimal numbers into fractions. I'll explain you first question, then you will do 2 questions and then we'll move on. Okay? How to convert non-terminating decimals. For example, अगर क्वेश्चन है 3.2222 डॉट 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 डॉट, तो पहले बताओ, इज इट रैशनल और इरेशनल? एवरीबॉडी, इज दिस नंबर रैशनल और इरेशनल? इट इज रैशनल because it is repeating, recurring, तो रैशनल हुआ. तो देखो, व्हाट इज द इजी वे टू सॉल्व. जो भी नंबर दिया है उसको कुछ मान लो, y इक्वल टू दिस, कर लिया एज्यूम. लिसन वेरी केयरफुली, आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू रिपीट अगेन. इस नंबर को जो भी नंबर दिया है उसको मान लिया y. लेट्स से y इज दिस. नो, कितना डिजिट रिपीट हो रहा है? एक ही डिजिट रिपीट हो रहा है, 2, राइट? ओनली वन डिजिट इज रिपीटिंग. एग्री एवरीबॉडी? सो मल्टीप्लाई विद 10. 10 से मल्टीप्लाई करो तो क्या हो जाएगा? 10y इक्वल टू 32.2222. ये हो जाएगा क्योंकि मैंने मल्टीप्लाई किया जस्ट विथ 110. सो y इंटू 10 10y, इसको 10 से मल्टीप्लाई करके तो डेसिमल नेक्स्ट आ जाएगा. एवरीबॉडी नोज डेसिमल मल्टीप्लिकेशन. 10 होगा तो डेसिमल शिफ्ट हो जाएगा. तो y हो गया हमारा ये, 10y हो गया ये. नाउ अगर लिसन केयरफुली, टू सब्ट्रैक्ट दिस इक्वेशन फ्रॉम दिस, व्हाट इज 10y माइनस y? 10y माइनस y, 9y इक्वल टू. अब देखो ब्यूटी, सी पीपल हु रियली लव मैथ्स, they will be amazed कि okay, why this definition is so important and so beautiful. That is the main reason of irrational number. You all will love it if you understand the concept. क्या हो रहा है? 32.2222 डॉट 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 डॉट, और हम इसमें से माइनस कर रहे हैं 3.2222. कितने भी 2 हो, डजंट मैटर. See, it's not about answer. Understand what I'm trying to say. 32 minus 3 तो 29 हो गया. डेसिमल के बाद क्या आएगा? जीरोस. क्यों जीरो आएंगे? बिकॉज यू नो डेफिनेटली, तुम्हें पता है कि सारे नंबर सेम होंगे. सारे नंबर सेम होंगे ही होंगे, बिकॉज इट इज रिपीटिंग. इसलिए यू नो दैट इट विल ऑलवेज बी जीरो. तो ये चला गया. तो आंसर क्या हो गया? 9y is 29. तो y is 29 by 9. मतलब हम लोगों ने इसको फ्रैक्शन में लिख दिया, राइट? अब एक मिनट सोचो, एक मिनट, बिकॉज दैट इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग. एक मिनट सोचो एंड देन यू विल नो. अगर ये रिपीट नहीं होता, कुछ भी आता 3.2781 समथिंग समथिंग समथिंग, तो क्या होता है यहाँ पे? अगर ये रिपीट नहीं होता तो क्या होता? हमको जीरो मिलता है यहाँ पे? नहीं, तो हमको पता नहीं होता कि व्हाट वी हैव टू माइनस, क्योंकि रिपीट ही नहीं हो रहा है. 2 के बाद कभी 3 आ गया, कभी 7 आ गया, कभी 1 आ गया, कभी 10 आ गया. तो विल नेवर एबल टू, हमको जीरो ही नहीं मिलेगा. अगर जीरो नहीं मिलेगा तो हमको पता ही नहीं क्या नंबर आने वाला है. यू विल नॉट एबल टू कन्वर्ट. इम्पॉसिबल. इसलिए बोलते हैं रिपीटिंग प्रॉपर्टी इज मोर इंपॉर्टेंट. अगर नंबर रिपीट नहीं हो रहा है तो इरेशनल हो गया, बिकॉज यू कैन नॉट कन्वर्ट. जस्ट बिकॉज इट इज रिपीटिंग ना, यू आर एबल टू कन्वर्ट. दैट इज व्हाई इरेशनल नंबर्स, नॉन टर्मिनेटिंग, नॉन रिपीटिंग, जो नंबर रिपीट भी नहीं हो और खत्म भी नहीं हो, वो होता है इरेशनल. ऋषभ वेट, आई विल रिपीट. जो नंबर्स कभी खत्म नहीं हो और कभी रिपीट भी नहीं हो, उसको बोलते हैं इरेशनल. बिकॉज अगर रिपीट ही नहीं हो रहा है तो हम जीरो कैसे लाएंगे? अगर ये जीरो नहीं आया तो वी कैन नॉट सॉल्व. वी डोंट नो व्हाट नंबर विल कम. करेक्ट? दैट इज व्हाई दोज नंबर्स आर irrational number. Are you everybody clear? If you're clear, write IR clear. IR clear means you're clear about irrational numbers. We are going to solve. Rishabh, I am coming to you. Ask your doubt, Rishabh, please.
Sir, and second y 10y is there. I didn't get it. 10y.
मल्टीप्लाई किया 10 से, इस पूरे को 10 से मल्टीप्लाई किया.
ओके सर.
तो 10 को y से करेंगे 10y हो जाएगा.
यस सर.
इसको करेंगे डेसिमल यहाँ आ जाएगा.
यस सर.
तो 10y ये हो गया. अब 10y से सब्ट्रैक्ट करो 9y.
यस सर.
32 में से 3 सब्ट्रैक्ट करो 29.
29.
ये तो चला गया, बराबर सेम है. तो
यस सर. ओके सर.
So guys, this is the most important property of irrational numbers. Let everybody solve one question now.
Thank you sir.
Thank you, Rishabh. Convert. Right, Rishabh. Siddharth. Yes, I am talking mostly in English, but some people who know Hindi, I am going to do in Hindi also. Okay. Convert this number 4.12121212 dot 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 Convert into rational number or convert into fraction. Everybody try now. Thank you, Shitij. Shitij, it has to be amazed. You are right, because the main thing about this rational irrational is repeating property. Everybody solve very quickly. Sure. Sophia. Quickly write, everybody, what is the answer? How you convert 4.12121212 dot? Every one of you. Okay. Every one of you. Isha, Alok, Kiran, Paritosh, everyone should get it. So see how we'll solve this. Let's assume this is y. How many digits are repeating? 1 or 2? 2 digits are repeating, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So when 1 digit repeats, multiply with 10. When 2 digit repeats, multiply with 100. When 3 digit repeats, multiply with 1000. Like that. So 2 digits are repeating. I'll multiply with 100. So y into 100, 100y. Multiply 412.12. This becomes this. I multiply with 100 both the left and right side. So now, when you subtract 100y minus y, 99y, equal to, subtract this from this. See, this will go, after decimal is same, go. So 412 minus 4, 408. So my number is nothing but 408 by 99. You can simplify more, but that's fine. You can simplify more. 3 1 3, 4 3 3 9, 3 6 by 33. You can do that, but this is okay. Clear how we convert any non-terminating but repeating into fraction. Any number in the world which is repeating, you can convert. Got it, everyone? Now I'll give you a lot of questions of practice on this, and you can solve at your home after the class. Okay? I'll give one more question. Let's try. Convert this number 5 point. Convert this into fractions. What should be the answer? Right, Pandya. Right, Ravi. IR, because it cannot be converted. Right, Abhijit? These are not repeating. That's what I'm expecting from you. It is not repeating. You cannot convert. Correct. Not possible. So, irrational number. You can try one more. Last question. Convert this one at least. 7.23 something. Convert this. 7.23859325. Isha, Abhijit. Guys, it is terminating. I know you will do that mistake. It is terminating. It is a rational. You can convert. I know that happens. It is terminating. Very simple. Same number. You know that's the basic decimal numbers, right? By remove decimal. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it. So possible. The reason I gave this question, so that you are clear, non-terminating, non-recurring, only those numbers are irrational. Only those numbers. Agree, everybody? Pratik, which last step? This is I'm not covering here. This decimal number. You remove decimal and put zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 0. That's it. That's it. Remove the decimal, put the zeros. That's it. Yes. Now I will show you what homework I am going to give you because I am moving to the next thing now. But I will show you now. Are you able to see my screen, everyone? I am going to give you this kind of questions. Wait. All these questions. Okay. I am going to send you on WhatsApp group the assignment sheet for number system in 1 or 2 days. Okay. You have to practice a lot. Any question? So we'll take exactly 3 minutes, 4 minutes break because we are going to start second part of number system. See, but up to here, everyone should be super solid. We can take a 5 minutes break. People can ask me doubts in these 5 minutes if you want to stay. Okay? We'll meet exactly after, not 5 minutes, 3 minutes. You can take a bio break if you want. Anybody, any question you can ask me. See, natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, fraction decimals, rational, irrational. This much everyone should know. Anybody, any question? You get this kind of question in exam where you have to convert or you have to find out those kind of word problems of true, false or multiple choice. Which statement is true, which statement is not true. All good. Fine. So we'll start after 2 or 3 minutes again. Okay. Take a 2 to 3 break. Bio break. That's it. Shall we start now? Everyone there? Yes. Okay. So we'll solve this question quickly. 4.010101. It is a rational number, so not a problem. Y is this. Repeating 2 digits, so 100y. 401.01010101 dot dot dot. Subtract 99y. Gives you 401 minus this 397. So y is 397 by 99. 10 second maximum. Correct? Very easy. So I'll show you a couple of questions before we move on to the next set of topics. Quickly tell me the answers for this. Question number 1. Very fast. Question number 1, answer what you feel, guys. Question 1, which of the following statement is incorrect? Everyone can solve this. Question number first, which of the following statement is incorrect? Let's talk about first question, first option. All rational numbers are real numbers. I'll tell you guys, all rational plus all irrational, together they are known as real numbers. So it is true. Next, all integers are rational numbers. In fact, yes, all integer, take any integer, 5, -3, 0, 7. In rational number is set of all numbers which can be written in the form of P by Q, Q not 0, P and Q integer. So definitely yes. All irrational numbers are integers. Definitely not. Because say root 3, it's not integer, it's totally contradictory. So answer is C. All imaginary numbers are complex numbers. Obviously, you know what is imaginary numbers? What is complex number? All real number plus all imaginary number. Together they are known as complex numbers. So all imaginary numbers are complex numbers. Yes, real part is 0. So before I move on to the more topic of this you can all solve later. What is, I asked this question many times to people don't get able to answer. What is square root of -4? Tell me everybody, what is square root of -4? Write on chat quickly. Okay. Okay. Guys, square root, not square. Square root. Even if you see this chat, many people have answered wrong. I give options. A is 2. B is -2. C is 2 or -2. D is 16. Is none of these. I know many of you have done right, but many of you have done wrong also. Answer is none of this. Because you cannot find square root of negative numbers. You cannot get real number. You cannot get any integer. You cannot get any whole number. You cannot get any natural number. Because square root of -4 not possible. And that is why I was introduced. I means iota, means imaginable. The sole reason of introducing this is because you cannot find square root of negative number. It is not 2 or minus 2. No. So iota was defined as square root of minus 1. And that is given as I. I means iota or imaginary number. Root, it is not really, doesn't exist. Imaginary only, just for calculation. No, I is an English letter, but so I is English letter only, but we represent for imaginary numbers. So square root of minus 1 is given as I. Okay. So Maitreya, I am explaining that. Just wait. So root of minus 1 is known as I, imaginary numbers. So how can you write? Now we have to do this, right? You can write this as 4 into minus 1. Correct, everybody? Maitreya, what is that? Maitreya, I don't expect this kind of behavior. What is this so much times? I said I'll explain. Unmute, I don't like this. Where is Maitreya? Maitreya, what you're doing this?
So what does iota mean?
I'll explain, but what you're writing so many times this?
मेरे सर के ऊपर से जा रहा है.
Sorry? I'll explain this iota. Iota is I, imaginary number. And as I said, really it does not exist. It does not exist really. So we define something called imaginary number. So imaginary number को we say I. और I का वैल्यू होता है स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ माइनस 1. स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ माइनस 1. So now when you say minus 4 मतलब 4 into minus 1. What is square root of 4? 2. Or plus minus 2. Root of minus 1 is I. So you will say 2i or plus minus 2i. So that's why I'm saying none of this, because really it does not exist. It only requires imaginary 2i. So Maitreya, you will study this in the class, higher classes. Okay? Nothing to worry. Till now what you learn, natural number, whole number, integers are very, very useful for you. Very, very useful. And irrational number, rational number, you study in higher class, class 8th, 9th. And imaginary number much before. But I have to explain whole number system. So everybody understand what is this? It is, answer is this. Because you cannot get square root of negative numbers. That is why we have developed, or that is what? That is why imaginary numbers were introduced. Just for the purpose ki square root we cannot take. And to complete the number system, first we did natural numbers. Everybody is clear? Numbers with 1 to infinity. Then whole numbers we added 0. So 1 to infinity and 0. So 0 to infinity, whole numbers. Then you talk about integers, negative numbers, positive numbers, and 0. Then we talked about fraction or decimal is only representations. Correct? Then we talked about rational numbers. Rational number just we can write in the form of p by q, q not 0. और दोनों इंटीजर होना चाहिए. And then we talked about irrational number. And इन दोनों का ग्रुप जो होता है, the group of all the rational irrational number, any number you write in the world, इन दोनों को मिला के बोलते हैं real number. So all numbers are real numbers. Clear everybody? सारे rational number irrational number together is a set of all real numbers. And now the problem comes, as I said, कोई negative number दिया मैंने, minus 16, minus 9, minus 10, anything. You cannot find square root only by this number. Only by real numbers you cannot. इसलिए we need the imaginary numbers, which depend by I. 4i, 3i, minus 2i, imaginary numbers. And the last thing, set of all real and all imaginary together is known as complex number. And that completes your number system as a whole. Number system is all about These many numbers. Understand? This is your number system overall. Different type of numbers. Anybody any doubt in numbers? Before I move on to next set of this. All good, everyone? Right, Soumya. You are right. It's a good question. Natural numbers also is complex number ideally. Because if you think like that, it's like this. All natural numbers, all whole numbers are integer, all integers are rational, all rational are real, all real are complex. Because कोई भी suppose if I write a complex number, suppose if I write 4 plus 3i, it's a complex number. अगर इसमें this is the imaginary part 3i, this is the real part. अगर imaginary part 0 हो गया तो बन गया वो natural number in this case. So real numbers, all real numbers. So natural numbers, all the natural numbers are also real numbers. उसका imaginary part 0 है. हाँ. So if this becomes 0, so it's a natural number. So all real numbers are also complex numbers. Complex number is bit set. उसमें real भी आ गया, imaginary भी आ गया. So all the natural numbers are definitely complex. Any other doubt, anyone? Maitreya, all good? You forget imaginary numbers for a moment. Look for natural numbers and integer. Integer is the most important for you. Integers. Now, next set is not type of numbers from the number system perspective. It's prime numbers, composite numbers, co-prime, see, number system will cover next week also because it's a big topic, very big, the biggest topic of all. Co-prime and factorization. These four are important before we go to divisibility. We'll try to cover this part till today. And maybe HCF, LCF if time permits. Okay. So prime number, composite number. Everybody know what is prime number, what is composite number? Tell me what is a smallest prime number on chat. We'll go very quickly here. The smallest prime number. Everybody write on chat. Everybody knows prime numbers has only two factors. One and number itself. Correct? Prime number has only two factors. One and the number itself. For example, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. These are prime numbers. No other factors. Composite number which are not prime and which have more factors. Correct. What is 1? Is it prime or composite or what? What is 1? Is 1 a prime number? Tell me everybody. Is 1 a prime number? No. Is 1 a composite number? No. Neither prime nor composite. 1 is special number. Now composite number, as you know, we have more than two factors. For example, if I say 6 is factor of 1, 2 and 3. 6 divided by 1, 6 divided by 2, 6 divided by 3, 6 divided by 6. So it has more than two factors. I'll come to co-prime. So Siddharthan, 1 is neither a prime nor a composite. 1 is a special number. Okay. After 1, all others we can classify as either prime or composite. So I think everybody knows prime and composite. So we'll not talk more about it. So composite numbers like you have more factors than 2. Now we'll directly jump on to the co-prime. What are co-prime numbers? Co-prime numbers are those numbers whose common factors are only 1, nothing else. For example, only 1 is common factor. For example, listen very carefully now. For example, if I say 5 and 7, 5 and 7 are co-prime. Because if you factor 5 and 7, nothing common except 1. If I say 6 and 5 are also co-prime. Why? Because 6 मतलब क्या होगा? 6 is equal to what? 3 into 2. 5 equal to what? In fact, you can just say 5 into 1. In fact, you can say 1 also. So what is the common? The only common factor is this. Right. So, right, 2 and 99 also co-prime. Right, Soumya? So tell me, what about 9 and 12? Are they co-prime? No co-prime, because 9 means what? 9 means 3 into 3. 12 means what? 2 into 3. So if you see here, we have 3 also as a common factor. So 9 and 12 not co-prime. Nine and 12 are not co-prime. So what are co-prime? Co-prime number will have only common factor as 1 only. Nothing else. Co-prime means the common factor between them is only 1. No other common factor. But if you are seeing other common factor, it is 3 and 29 is co-prime duty, because there is no common factor except 1 between them. You are right. Tell me, out of this, which are co-prime pair of numbers? Quickly tell me, because that is very, very important to me. 2 and 6, 4 and 7, 5 and 11, 5 and 10, 9 and 32, 16 and 21. Out of these, which are co-primes? Which of these are co-primes? 4A7 is co-prime, correct? Yes, Maitreya. Everybody keep writing answers. Which are co-primes? Where are you, Maitreya? I'll unmute you. Keep writing, everybody. Ask me, Maitreya. Unmute.
So,
Yes,
this is
please.
actually Model. I was working on another laptop, but that laptop just complete. So I joined from Maths side.
That's
So
nice.
I didn't understand what complex numbers are.
Don't worry, that you'll get in the higher classes. Don't worry about it now. Okay?
Okay, sir.
That is you learn after 2 years in the school. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Fine.
So
So,
Model is in 7th grade.
but that will be complex will come in the 9th grade. Okay? Don't worry. So 4-7 co-prime, 5-11 co-prime. What about 9-32? This is also co-prime or not? Co-prime. What about 16-21? Co-prime. What about 5-10 and 2-6? So Ritesh, co-prime means what is the common between 16 and 21? Tell me. Dekho. 16. 16 means what? 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. What is 21? 3 into 7. Do you find any common factors between them? No, right, Ritesh? There is no common factors, so they are co-prime. But 2 and 6 are not co-prime. Why? See, 2 means what? You can just say 2 or 2 into 1. 6 means what? 2 into 3. But 2 is common, right? So that's why 2 and 6 not co-prime. See, the co-prime number are those numbers जिनका common factor 1 हो और कुछ नहीं हो. There is no other common factor. So 2 and 6 not co-prime. Because guys, co-prime you get some questions. This is also not co-prime. Because common factor is 5. Check here. 5 means 5 into 1. 10 means 5 into 2. So 5 and 10 are not co-prime. Is everyone clear now? What is co-prime means? Every one of you. Let me ask a simple question now. Let's see how many can answer. For a pair of numbers to be co-prime, both numbers must be prime numbers. Tell me true or false. False. Give me examples. For example, 10 and are co-prime. Though 10 is not a prime number, but still they are co-prime because between them nothing common except 1. 1621, Kiran used my example, correct. 1326 is not Mushahid because 13 is common between both. 26 means 13 into 2, right Mushahid? Can everybody write 3 examples of co-prime numbers? 3 examples, 3 pairs please. So I make sure you all know it. Write 3 examples, everybody on chat. I'll quickly tell you right wrong, quickly, very quickly. If you want me to check quickly, Paritosh, you are right. 5 and 7, Siddharth, 5 and 7, there is nothing common, right? 5 factors of 5 and 1, 7 factors of 7 and 1, nothing common. Ritesh, you are right. Asha, you are right. Abhijit, you are right. Cactus, you are right. What's your name, Cactus? Isha, you are correct. Abhijit, you are correct. Alok, you are correct. Quickly, guys. Yes, all of you are correct till now. 512, 314, 821, 421. Correct. Is everyone clear? Rishabh, correct. Mudit Maitreya, right quickly. Everyone. Many more examples. 1621, 512, 85. So it is not necessary. So it is false. Now I'll tell you one more thing. Pair of 2 composite numbers will always be co-prime. Tell me true or false. This checks your thinking more. Give me example on chat if you say false. Because take one composite number 8, take another composite number 9. They are co-prime. So answer is false because not necessary. Everyone good? 8 and 19. Yeah, 19 is not a composite number, but yes. Correct. You are right, Banish. It contradicts the definition itself. So you are right. Now, shortcut to find if given number is prime or not. We know, suppose I give you some number, say 97. Now, if you have to find out is it prime or not, we have to check division by all the numbers till 97, right? Check with 1, 2, 3, check with 2, 3, 5, 7. Shortcut is check square root of 97. Approximately, what is approximately 10 or less than 10? Correct? 97 square root is 9 point something. It is lesser than 10. So, just check if 97 is divisible by 2, 3, 5, 7. You don't have to go up to 97. Just check if 97 is divisible by 2, or 97 is divisible by 3, or 97 is divisible by 5, or 97 is divisible by 7. No need to check till 97. If it is not divisible by any of this, it is not a prime. It's a prime number if it is not divisible by any of this. So what I'm trying to tell you is, I'll explain you more examples. This is important. Shortcut is take a square root and check only up to 10. So 10, 9, 8 anyway are not prime. So check only with 4 numbers. Why with this shortcut works? Did you understand what shortcut I'm talking about? How to check a number is prime or not? How we check a number is prime or not? We'll try to divide, right? Try to divide by 2, 3, 5. If it is divisible, it is not a prime number. You know that. The shortcut is, don't try till full. I give a simple example, small example. Say suppose I give a number, say 61 is prime or not. Sure, Duty? Sure, you can. So regular method is what? Check with 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 7 up to 11, 13, all prime numbers you'll check. Right? Till 61. Which is very long method, right everybody? You check 61 divisible by 2 or not, 3 or not, 5 or not, 7 or not, 11 or not, 13, 17. You check till 70, 61. Shortcut is check only till 2, 3, 5, 7. Why? Because square root of 61 is 8, right? Around 8, lesser than 8, right? What is square root of 8? 8, 8 is 64. So square root of 61 is 8 or little lesser than. So check below 8 only. Only these numbers are enough. So if 61 is not divisible by 2, not divisible by 3, not 5, 7, then it is a prime. It's a prime number. Siddharth, it's a prime number because it is not divisible by any number. It is not divisible by 2, it is not divisible by 3, it is not divisible by 5, it is not divisible by 7 also. So 61 is a prime number. Understood everybody? Shortcut. See, everybody know how to check prime number. I am telling you the shortcut only. 61 is a prime number, right, Rishabh? But shortcut is go only up to square root of that. No need to go till 61 to check. Because prime number always, the co-prime always works in pairs. That is why. Factors always comes in pair. So no need to worry. Just check till this. Tomorrow if I ask you this question, what about 131? Is it prime or not? So what you will do? You will check up to 13 only or up to 11 only. Why? What is square root of 30? 131. Approximately little lesser than 12. So you just check up to 11. So check by 2, check by 3, check by 5, check by 7, check by 11. If 131 is not divisible by any of this number, then it is prime. So I'll say if 131 is not divisible by any of, then 131 is prime. So no need to check up to 131. That is the shortcut I am talking about. Tell me if you have confusion in shortcut or are you clear? Is everyone clear? Then write CC. If anybody doubt, then ask me, because this is going to be useful for a lot of you in your competitive exams. Very easy, clear? Now let me ask you one simple question. Sum of two prime numbers will always be prime number. True or not? If it is true, no problem. If it is not true, give me example. False. Because as somebody said, 7 plus 3, so not prime, right? But if I change the question, then if I change the question and say always composite, then you get this kind of question a lot in exam. Then what you will say? Still it's false. Give me example again. Haha, yes. Point is, whichever way you talk about. 2 plus 3 gives 5. It's a prime. So both are false. This is also false. No problem, Dalita. Clear, everyone? Now we are going to do the last 20-30 minutes. Very important. HCF, LCM, and which you are going to use for your word problems. It's a little higher level. HCF and LCM and word problems. Very important for exam perspective. Everybody know what is HCF, what is LCM, right? HCF, everybody know highest common factor. LCM, and somebody who attended my Vedic Maths workshop, you know, I told you some shortcuts there. How to get in 5 seconds HCF, LCM. Whichever method you used, your normal method or your speed maths method which I taught. Either way, you know what is HCF, what is LCM, how to find out. Correct? So I am not going to cover how to find HCF, LCM. This I assume everybody knows. We are going to talk about how to use this to solve problems. Okay? So let me ask you one question so that everybody is on the same page. What is HCF of 24 and 36? Tell me fast. Heram, HCF LCM is a very basic topic. How to find HCF, how to find LCM. Make a factors and find common factors. What is HCF of 24 and 36, everyone? If you know my speed maths method, highest number table we get both 24 and 36. So 12. Correct? 5 seconds we can find HCF of number. So HCF is 12, everybody knows. So I'm not going to cover that. But we are going to cover some word problems. Very, very important word problems. You will love that, and that is required for you anyway. So HCM of 24, 36, 12? Correct. What is LCM of 8 and 12? So I want to make sure everybody knows how to find HCM, LCM. Lowest common multiple of LCM, not HCF. LCM. What you are writing is? No, 2 is not correct. LCM. Okay, do you want me to tell the speed maths of this? It will help you. Maybe let me tell you. I never planned like that. You want to tell me speed maths to how to do in 5 seconds? Okay, no, everybody everybody can knock down. I'll tell you the shortest method you will not find in any books. How to find HCF, LCM in 5 seconds. I always tell this only in my Vedic Maths workshop. But fine, I'll explain you how to find HCF, how to find LCM in 5 seconds. See, of small 2D numbers. Let me do that. HCF. So to find HCF, think of highest number, highest possible number in your mind. In whose table you get all the given numbers. For example, let me put an example for all of you. We'll do 3-4 questions and then we'll move on because we need to cover the word problem. To find HCF, suppose you have to find HCF of 6 and 8. In which table you get both 6 and 8? In 2's table you get both 6 and 8? So 2. If I say what is HCF of 10 and 15? In which table you get both 10 and 15? In 5 table. If I say what is HCF of 24 and 36? In which table you get both 24 and 36? 12th table, right? If I say what is HCF of 20 and 30? In which table you get both 10 and 20 and 30? In 10th table, right? So think of a highest number in your mind. If I say find HCF of 8, 12, 16, in which table you get both 8, 12 and 16, all the numbers? You get only in 4th table, right? Right. Fastest way you will not find in any book. In whose table you get all the given numbers? Suppose if I say find HCF of 36 and say 20, in your mind, in which table you get both? 4th table will get both. Yes. Suppose if somebody say find HCF of 21 and 35. In which table you get both 21 and 35? 7. Right? I not want. This is the HCF concept. LCM is reverse. LCM is reverse. To find LCM, find first common number. You will love this guy because we are going to use every day. To find LCM, find first common number in tables of all given numbers. For example, you have to find LCM of 4 and 6. Table of 4, table of 6. I'll write. Table of 4. 4 1 8, 4 2 12, 4 2 12, 16. Table of 6. 6 1 6, 6 2 12, 6 3 18. Which is the first common number in both? So LCM is 12. Right? Think of first common number in table of all the given numbers. For example, if I say find LCM of 6 and 8, do table of 6 in mind, do table of 8 in mind. 24. Okay? Let me do 4 more examples. It's okay, does not matter. Don't worry about spelling, guys. Focus on maths only, please, everyone. So, let me write more. What is LCM of 8 and 12? Table of 8, table of 12, 24. What is LCM of 10 and 15? Table of 10, table of 15, 30. What is LCM of 4, 6, 8? Table of 4, table of 6, table of 8, 24. What is LCM of? Somebody says, what is LCM of 15 and 25? Table of 15, table of 25, 75. See, everything in 5 seconds you can do if you have little tables knowledge. Right, Ritesh. What is LCM of 10 and 12? Table of 10, table of 12. What is LCM of 8 and 12 and 10? Difficult now. But if you know tables, you can do so easily. Start with the biggest number, 12 table. 60, don't get it. So again, practice you can do at home. You please take a screenshot of the top. You will require this a lot. That is the method you can practice for 10 to 20, 30 minutes. All become superb. What is LCM of 12 and 16? Table of 12, table of 16, 48. What is LCM of 4, 6 and 8? We done already. 8 1 is 8, 8 2 is 16, 8 is 24, 24. Method is important. Just do table of 4, table of 6, table of 8, you get all this. So everybody understand, because we are going to do word problems. How to find HCF, LCM, you are clear? CC? Thank you, Siddharth. Siddharth, I teach this in my Vedic Maths, whole 1 hour this, so that people get super solid. Whether it's an integer, decimal or fraction, everybody can do within seconds any LCM, LCM of integers, fraction, decimals or your expressions. So now let's start solving some questions now. Some word problem of HCF, LCM. In last 20 minutes, 15 minutes, we are going to solve few questions, okay? Suppose if a question is like this, say, see, the main thing is you have to identify, you have to find out HCF or LCM. And then you have to solve the question. Suppose if I give a question like this. 4 bells ring at the intervals of 6, 8, 12 and 18 seconds. Let me start writing, make it proper. They start ringing together 12 o'clock. After how many seconds will they ring together again? So it's about first see, what the concept here? You need HCF or LCM? See, I'll tell you two concepts. How HCF works, how LCM works. HCF is the highest common. Means, tomorrow suppose you want to make a tile in your room, you want to put minimum number of tiles, then you need biggest size of the tile, right? You try to get the HCF of the dimension. So you can put less number of tiles. And LCM is about multiples. Suppose somebody taking round, somebody taking 3 seconds, 4 seconds. 3 seconds, 3 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 4 seconds. So when they will meet? So they should meet at some common place or common timing. Similarly, when you say 4 bell rings at the interval of 6, 8, 12, 18 seconds. Means first bell rings every 6 seconds, second bell rings every 8 seconds, third every 12 seconds, fourth every 18 seconds. So tell me, you find HCF or LCM here. What is the concept? Just write HCF or LCM. I'll solve the numbers. 6, 8, 12, 18. Because it's a together thing. So we have to get the multiples. 1 at the 6th, 1 at the 8, 1 at the 12. So we need the LCM because you want to find out the common when they meet common. We'll find LCM of 6, 8, 12 and 18. Use my method also. 18 table 18, no. 36, no. 72, yes. 72 table you get all. So 72 the LCM. I told you my method, right? Table of all the numbers. Start with biggest number. 18 18, no. You don't get 18 in 8th table. 8 to 36. You don't get 36 in 8th table. 18 4 72, yes. You get 72 everywhere. So LCM is 72. Means what? After 72 seconds, they will link together. After 72 seconds, or it is 72 seconds, they will ring together. So after 72 seconds means what? After 12 o'clock. So 12 o'clock is the time. 72 seconds means what? 72 seconds means 1 minute and 12 seconds. Everybody knows. So the time should be 12:01. 12. Correct. After 1 minute, 12 seconds. So answer is 12:01, 12. Getting it? See, your objective is to understand should you use HCF or LCM. When you have to find the highest common between them because you want to put the minimum number or something, use HCF. Let me tell you one more example. Say let me give some word problem with HCF LCM now. One second. Let me give this question. Everybody try it out, please. Now, how will you solve this? And everyone should try it out, okay? Forty-two apples, 48 apples, 72 strawberries, 108 oranges have to arrange in a row such that each row has equal number of items and each row has fruit variety. What is the least number of rows required? Wait, something weird happened. 1 second. I have by mistake. 1 second. I'll write again. How will do this? See, 48 apple is there, 70 strawberries and 108 oranges. They have to be arranged in rows such that each row has equal number of items. And each row should have fruit of particular variety only. So tell me, will you find HCF or LCM? First thing, HCF. Because we need highest number of item in each row and this item should be equal. You will find HCF, correct. So HCF of 48 72, 108. You know speed maths method? In which table you get all the numbers? Which highest number you get all the numbers? 12. In 12th table you get 48. In 12th table you get 72. In 12th table you get 108. Correct? Now tell me, what is 12 means? It means in every row you will put 12 plants or 12 fruits. Every row. This is the maximum. Then only you can get the minimum number of rows. So 12 is not the right answer, guys. 12 is the number of fruits you put in one row. So how many rows of apples you will need? Total 48 apples, right? Each row you put 12. So we need 4 rows or not? Or 72 strawberries. You have to think like that, guys. You cannot just find HCF and think it's done. 72 strawberries. Each row you put 12. So 6 rows. And 108 oranges. So 108 by 12. 9 rows. Question is, what is the minimum number of rows required? Rows required would be 4 for apples, 6 for strawberry and 9 for oranges. You need 19 rows minimum. Why I am saying minimum? Because you are putting maximum 12. If you put lesser than 12, you need more rows. So this is I told you initially. Question is least number of rows. मतलब we need सबसे कम rows. So where do you get least number of rows? जब तुम एक रो में in one row you put maximum number of fruits, correct? You get the least number of rows only when in one row you put maximum possible. Or maximum possible who gives? HCF gives you maximum. What is the maximum common between them? 12. So we'll put 12 in each row. So answer is 90. Not you, many people do mistake and they write answer 12. Because in the exam you get options 12, 16, 19, 24, all this. Understood? When we have to use HCF and when you have to use LCM? Any question, anyone? Is it clear or doubt? CC or doubt? Every one of you. Isha, all good? Unmute Isha.
Yes, sir.
Till
It's
now,
all
how is
clear.
till now how is the class? Is helping?
Sir,
Getting some ideas?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Ashish, what do you say? Understand when to use is a doubt. So, Pratik, it's like that. We need to find out कि कम से कम कितना लगेगा कुछ. What is the minimum thing required? It means in the biggest size. Biggest size means highest common factor. But जब कुछ साइकिल बन रही है, common, multiple और साइकिल, जैसे स्ट्रीट लाइट हुई, कुछ रेसिंग हुई, you do LCM. Multiples, there is a big difference between multiples and the highest common factor. Big difference between them. Suppose if I say Pratik and Ashish, they are taking a turn. Pratik circles in 4 minutes and Ashish circle in 6 minutes. So when they will meet together? So now they are making multiple, 4 and 6. What do you need, HCF or LCM? Pratik do every 4 minutes one circle. And Ashish do every 6 minutes one circle. Yes, Ashish, you can. So you will do LCM because we need one common thing between them. So we do LCM of 4 and 6, which is 12. So after 12 minutes, they will meet. Right, Pratik? That's how it is. Got everybody? See, in our part 2 of number system, we are going to do all important topics for competitive exam. Part 2, we are going to do unit digits, which is very important for every exam. We are going to do cyclicity based on that. We are going to do remainder theorem. We are doing this magic of zeros. That is important for exam. all factor, all those and word problems. In part 2 of number system, we have to do all those. All competitive exam must. These are every exam, competitive exam, they are must. Okay? No one should miss any lecture. Any lecture. We are going to talk a lot about problems. I'll show you which kind of problems we'll do in the next class also. See. If you see this, I have given this from this booklet. This is fine. This is easy. Let me show you another booklet of mine. Right, Siddharth. You are right. So see, in our next session, what we're going to do. See, it's a big topic. Number system is a very, very big topic. If we see about number, type of number, prime numbers is all divisibility, you know, HCF, LCM we did today. Last 4 are very important topic for any competitive exam. I'll show you what kind of questions you will do. This we have done. Divisibility, you should know. If you don't know, we can cover if you want. Divisibility rules are very, very simple. That's why I'm not covering that. HCF, LCM, you know how to find out. We done the speed maths today. So you can practice. We have done this question. This you can, anyway, I'm going to send you some assignment. You can practice a lot. So I'll tell you what kind of question we'll do for the topic. Number of zeros. How to find number of zeros we'll do. Very important for every competitive exam. Then we'll do how to find unit dates. Very, very important question for every exam. How to find unit dates of all this. I'll tell you some shortcut methods. Very, very shortcut methods. Then we'll do remainder theorems. Beautiful. These 3-4 topics are must for every exam. And we'll do some problem on HCF, LCM. Like we learned HCF, LCM today. Now we are going to do word problems on HCF, LCM. What days, I'll show you. This we have done. We'll do some more. But we'll do this kind of questions. So today was more a conceptual class. Our next session number system will be more problem solving where we'll do all these word problems. This is very important. You get all these word problems exam. But before that, basic concepts is important. What is HCF? What is LCM? What are types of numbers? Okay? This is a number system will go in 2 sessions. Most of the topics will happen in 1 session or some in half session. Number system will go in 2 sessions. Today and next Sunday again. We have done this one. Now we'll do all these kind of questions. These are very, very important questions for every exam. All this we'll do. Our next session is all about it. Yes, Siddharthan. I'll tell you if you want how to write table from 1 to 5,000 without mugging. Okay. Vedic Maths technique in next class. Remind me. It will take 5 minutes, 10 minutes. How to write tables of any number from 1 to 5,000, 10,000. But you should know up to 12 at least. Up to 20 is best. Got everybody? This we are going to cover all in our next sessions. Now I'll open the audio. We can talk for 3-4 minutes. Anybody has any doubt, any question, or you want to talk anything, tell. I have next class starting. Let me message so that I'll delay that class by 5 minutes. You can ask me doubts or questions or anything you want to ask. Okay? 1 second. Let me just message me first. Message. Because my next session is starting. 1 second. You can ask me questions, guys, till then. Anyone? How was the workshop till now?
Sir, is there some website where we can practice this?
Oh, in the WhatsApp group, I'll send you practice question assignment. Don't worry. To everybody.
Okay, sir.
Anybody, any question? Anything anybody want to say? Audio is open, guys. Anyone? Any question or anything you want to say? How was the session overall?
All good, sir.
All good. See, number system is the basic.
Too
Very
good, sir.
strong. You have to make it count because number system is the base for all this. Anyone want to say anything? Anyone? And I am going to send you in the WhatsApp group some practice questions. Okay? You keep practicing, and then we can discuss doubts. Anything. Next session will all about. Yes, Lalit. Then Lalita, you You can practice your question. You can ask me doubt. See, this is an interactive session. You can ask me a lot of doubt based on whatever we covered. Okay. Let me mute everybody. Lot of noise again. Okay. Anybody else? Anything else? So see, I am again telling you, number system, get very clear about, you can say, type of number. The people face difficulty in, they understand what is natural, what is whole number, what is integers, what is real, what is imaginary. But when there is a questions, start feeling, oh, option A or option B, because concept is not crystal clear. So focus should be that absolutely clear and core concepts. And that will give you a lot of advantage. You start seeing in next 3-4 sessions how this concept helping you to make your all maths very easy. Fine. Shall we close it today now? If no doubts, nothing. And no one should miss any session. Every session should attend it. Okay? You paid for it and you are coming here because you want to prepare for competitive exam. So do not miss any session. Do not miss at all. I want to show you some more questions like where is my stop share? So let me show you something. I'll prepare some question set based on this and I'll send you. So not speed maths. Now if you see this, these all are very, you can say, is fine. Now we start getting those questions. These are some exams, but if you go to higher level exams, you start getting word problems. We learned about this, perfect number, I'll cover next time if you want. All this, these are all easy, but it requires some concepts. And we'll start from this kind of questions now, from next on. Okay? That's all. Bye-bye. Meet you next week, next Sunday, 11 a.m. Okay? Thank you and bye-bye, everyone.